The key question on everyone's mind is how can the maritime sector accelerate its efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions?
That's a very good question. There, it can accelerate based on, in my view, on three key drivers. One is the regulations and the policies that they need to be in place, and there is a movement by the IMO and other regional areas to put in place regulations that will help this acceleration. Then another big key driver is access to, for the ship owners and the industry in general, access to investors and capital. And finally, one of the key drivers that will help the maritime sector accelerate is cargo owners and consumers themselves, their expectations. So there is a push from the regulatory framework, but also there is a push from the consumers, the society in general, for shipping to decarbonize.
You mentioned regulatory aspects. What is required to create a level regulatory playing field?
Another very good question. I think the level playing field will be for the industry to stop having fragmented requirements. So right now, we have the IMO, the International Maritime Organization, coming up with their own, energy efficiency and decarbonization regulations. But then you have regional regulations coming into effect. For example, the EU Fit for 55. So that kind of creates a multitude of different requirements that some owners or vessel operators, the ones, for example, that are visiting Europe, will have to comply in addition to the IMO requirements, the more strict, for now, strict EU regulations that are coming into enforcement in the next couple of years. So I believe the industry has to have come together, the different, under the umbrella of IMO, and create one set of requirements. A tax levy or carbon levy could also help support that, having, the same level playing field for everybody.
And finally, Stergios, how did you find the conference?
The conference was great. It was my first time attending such a conference. Attendance was great. What I've seen and I really liked was the fact that the audience was very active, the way the conference was organized with the questions and everything. But the people attending the conference, they were very active. They were asking many questions, and many questions on, a lot of them not, coming from the fuel industry and not from the maritime industry, but still they had a lot of interesting questions. So I get, at least the panel I attended, we get to respond to many different attendees. It was a great experience.
Stergios, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for having me.